What is Wario's favorite part of baking homemade cookies? When he gets to garlic the beaters. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, my friends. Welcome to Contra practice. No power practice, a run through Contra and Super C. And then a whole bunch of other stuff. Hope you're doing well tonight, my friends. Itarama, pleasure to have you here, my friend. First in chat with the positivity. I've got a nice warm coffee myself. And it tastes extra delicious. It's almost... I shifted from old grounds to new grounds, so it's half a scoop of my previous coffee grounds and a half a scoop of my new coffee grounds, so it tastes fresher than usual. It tastes half as fresh as a new container of grounds. It tastes very good. And it's just the right temperature to where I can take a big gulp of it. And it's still hot enough to warm me up inside, but not hot enough to burn me. Lucent Jelly, welcome in with the Frownie snowman. I really like that. I really like that emote. Even though there is currently no snow outside for me to enjoy. Itarama, also thank you for the pistachios. Great way to start a stream. Manu, welcome in. Hope your studies are going well, Manu. We're just getting started. Having serious buffering issues tonight. Oh no. That's unfortunate. I hope that doesn't mean that I hope that doesn't mean the stream is going to go down altogether. I don't think I'm doing any uploading or running anything in the background. I had that problem once a while back where I set a whole bunch of videos to upload to YouTube right before I started my stream, and then all the uploads of my stream happening at the same time crashed my internet. Wasn't smart thinking. Alright, so we're gonna do a practice run, as we've been so frequently doing, of Contra and then Super C. After that, we're gonna devote about 2 hours to Wario Land, about 2 hours to Mission Impossible. I really hope Mission Impossible goes better than last time, but I kind of think it's not going to. And then we're going to finish out the night with some Doom. Doom went awesome last night. Doom was amazing. So it's a lot of games to work on. I need to keep our spirits high and keep motivated. And, you know, try and have a lot of fun while we do it. There's a category called Pacifist where you can't kill the foes, only the bosses are machines. Yeah, I've heard of that. I will not be doing pacifist runs of Contra and Super C. That is not a category I'm interested in. I like the no power-ups idea, and so we're sticking with that for now until I can pull it off. Hopefully I'll eventually pull it off. And then we're gonna do all power-ups, but after that I think I'm gonna be done with Contra challenge runs. unfortunately, both of those accomplishments are a ways off, so... Or fortunately, I guess it means I get to play a lot more Contra. I guess it depends on how we look at it. Yeah, the pacifist run sounds... It sounds wild. I don't think that's for me, though. So let's go ahead and stretch our legs. We're going to get our first run going here. Too hard. I like challenges that are kind of hard. If we die on level 1 or 2, then I get a reset. I'm going to try not to break any of the capsules, but I'm not going to make any promises in that regard. Nope, I already broke one. I thought it was an enemy. Starlight Nomad, hello. Thank you for the wishes of good luck. I hope the good luck wishes come true and we have some excellent runs, but even if we don't, hey, we get to play Contra, so it's a good time. I made my Thai-style basil chicken recipe for dinner earlier tonight, except I didn't use any basil. I substituted it with asparagus, which I know is not a substitute. The point was just to try the recipe with a different vegetable, and it was not as good as it is with the basil, but it was still very delicious. Planning to do the same thing again tomorrow night, but with broccoli. So from what I understand, Thai basil typically does not have, or traditionally does not have vegetables in it. I mean, other than, you know, the basil and some sort of, and some seasoning, you know, like, you know, like some garlic and maybe some onions to season it, but not a really substantial amount of any of either of those. And that the move to add vegetables, as sometimes happens, to a Thai basil dish is somewhat controversial. Sounds good to me. I bet the broccoli does better than the asparagus. I expect the broccoli will be better than the asparagus too, but I like asparagus. What if I accidentally get a power-up? That's the same as dying. It's no good. Yeah, if I'm grinding attempts for real and I get a power-up, it'll mean a reset. But, like, right now, if I get a power-up, then I just purposely, I'll just purposely lose a life to lose the power-up. since I'm not really ready for grinding out real attempts. I'm still not good enough at the game. You know, if I reset every time I grab a power or died, I wouldn't get to practice most of the game. But you have the right idea there, Manu. Simple name, welcome in. Pleasure to see you again. Welcome to a night of a whole lot of games. I hope you're doing well. And I agree with you, Nomad. Roasted asparagus, yeah, olive oil. I don't use garlic salt, but I do expect it would be delicious. I enjoy my roasted asparagus. I like to fill a tray with sliced bell peppers and chicken and asparagus and do it in the oven. It's a wonderful, simple, delicious meal. No, I died. Rip. Chef's kiss emote, perfect. So we'll go ahead and stop the timer, but we're gonna keep going. Oops. That was a big fumble there. I wanted to jump over that button. I wanted to jump over that bullet, but I didn't release the down button quickly enough, and so instead my character tried to jump down a level, and that didn't get me out of the way quickly enough. Sad. I really appreciate you guys coming along on the ride when I'm doing these Contra and Super C runs, because I feel like it must get terribly dull to have me playing the same game so often. So I do really appreciate that you guys are sticking with me for all this practice. No. That was bad. This is your favorite level, Manu? That's a pretty good one. I don't know what my favorite level of Contra is. Definitely not one of the behind the back levels. I don't like those. I mean, you know I love the snow level because it's a snow level, but I don't think the snow level is my favorite level to play. Itarama knows where it's at, exactly. Whoa. Hooked on pot? Happy to see you. Welcome. Welcome in. Thank you for the 100 bits. Very kind of you. Much appreciated. Watched a few of your victory runs on YouTube. This is all worth it. Hey, thank you. This is a classic. Never get bored of this. I'm very glad to hear that. So I know, some of the streamers that I'm kind of you know, friendly with on here, I know some of them who their YouTube is their real like focus. and streaming is more of a sort of byproduct or a way to promote their YouTube or a way to create content for YouTube. Like Mazen really like Mazen's focus is really on his YouTube channel, and I feel like that's true of Bella or Jeff as well. Like they're building their YouTube channels are really important to them. And for me, I'm kind of the opposite, in that my YouTube is really just an afterthought. It's just a repository for the things, you know, to have a stream archive. Like if Twitch kept my VODs forever, then I wouldn't even bother to use YouTube at all. But since my VODs disappear off of Twitch, I want YouTube so that I have a record of, you know, the games that I've played through and beaten. The challenges we pulled off and those kinds of things, so it's really convenient for that. But I don't know. I feel like I put so little effort into it, and I'm so far behind on it. Bummed when I realized Twitch drops clips. Oh, I didn't know Twitch dropped clips. Whoa. I thought the clips stayed more or less indefinitely. This boss is always a struggle. I always end up losing several lives to these bubbles. Could this be the time when we make it? Could this be the one that makes it without a death during the boss? I mean, I know I've already died a lot in the run, but... Yes! It is possible to beat that boss without dying. It is possible. I've seen a couple Mega Mans on there. Also, good stuff. Many difficult games conquered. Hey... That's what it's all about. Building those gaming achievements. So yeah, I really appreciate that you've been enjoying that you've been enjoying that stuff. I feel kind of guilty sometimes that I don't put the proper amount of effort into it. Maybe guilty is not the right word, but I feel sometimes I don't know. There's just not enough time. There's just not enough time to do everything as well as you want to sometimes. Must have 35 or so victory reels so far. Yeah, I'm not even sure. I think I've got them all. I think I've got them all on a playlist. And like I was saying, it's never exactly up to date. And I don't do victory reels for necessarily everything that we do. I only tend to do them for the first time we beat a game, or if I complete a specific really difficult challenge like the Deathless runs. So far, all of the super victory reels are Deathless runs. I'm doing badly. But if I get good enough at these Contra games, then there'll be some repeat sort of victory reels for the Deathless no power when it someday becomes a reality. But there are a few things like I beat Castlevania Bloodlines, and I did it as both John and Eric, but I only made a victory reel for the John playthrough. I didn't bother duplicating it for Eric. Same thing with Castlevania 64. I didn't do a victory reel for the Carrie playthrough, even though it is technically different and has different bosses. Victory reels is at 92. Are you serious? I thought 35 sounded close to right. How in the world? How in the world can it be at 92? That's so many. Mile Hyrule, welcome in. Pleasure to see you. Contra practice, not going perfectly. It's not a deathless run, but it's going pretty well. It's going much better than it has the past couple times. I know they can all take a sharp turn right off a cliff at any moment, but Loyal to Soil, pleasure to have you here. Hope both of you are doing well. Uh-oh. So many victory reels because all we do is win. Hey, I always win eventually. I need a banner that says that. A banner that says Frownie always wins with an asterisk and then real small on the bottom with the accompanying asterisk, but eventually. I feel like I've only ever played 92 games. Oh, man. This year since I started streaming has definitely been it's probably been the most like productive and diverse year of gaming in my life. Sorry I made you play Iron Sword. I knew you'd kind of enjoy the torture. Oh man, Iron Sword. Iron Sword is so brutal. Oh, Iron Sword had me feeling down last night. I think I will. I think we will play it again. I know. I said I'd never play it again, but you know, I say a lot of things when I'm in despair. I think I will try it again, but I need a break from it for a while. I would love to beat it after all it's put me through now. I really want to beat it. But I also don't want to play it. Not right now, anyway. Star Tropics is kind of fun torture also. Yeah, I'm stuck in Star Tropics right now. And we're going to get back to Star Tropics next week, early next week. We'll do it on Sunday or Monday. I might not, so I'm thinking that there's a good chance I won't be streaming tomorrow night. There's also a good chance I won't be streaming Sunday night. And there's gonna be quite a few streams missed next week altogether, what with the holidays and all. So I'm gonna be around when I can, but I'm gonna miss a good chunk of days. Thanksgiving, since I live in Wisconsin, Thanksgiving is really my and my extended family's like best. I mean, it's not really the best. It's our opportunity to see each other, like during the winter holidays, like Christmas. Thanksgiving is more convenient than Christmas because by Christmas there will probably be 3 feet of snow everywhere. Only played 92 games, but completed every one of them, I guess. Greg's Retro Channel. Welcome in, Greg. I don't know how many games I've played since I started streaming. I haven't kept track of that. Because there are still some games that I've started but haven't beaten. There's Turtles Arcade on NES. There's Haunted Castle. Iron Sword. Batman on NES. Earthworm Jim and Double Dragon on Game Boy. Yoshi Story, the Collect All the Melons challenge. DKC, we've got a 100%, though I think there's already a victory reel for that, because I don't think you get a new boss when you 100% Donkey Kong Country. I'm sure that I know there's lots of others. It's okay. We have so many lives. We have so many lives that there's no way that this boss is going to defeat us. I can play as sloppy as I want. Victory. I think we did that. I don't think we had any game overs. I think we did that with no game overs. Star Tropics and Simon's Quest also. You're stuck. I hope you figure that out on your own, because you're gonna be disappointed if you look it up. So Simon's Quest we already finished, and I did get a hint. I did get a hint from the chat for Simon's Quest. And I was disappointed because I'd almost accidentally done what I needed to do. And Star Tropics, I don't know. Star Tropics, I'm gonna next time I fire it up, I'm gonna wander around for another, hour and a half. But if I'm stuck for too long, I'll probably ask someone because I can't just wander doing nothing forever on stream. I've got to rein in my stubbornness sometimes. Turtles Arcade is 3. Turtles Arcade is the Turtles 2 on NES. Is the arcade game. And ECW is super fun. Oh yeah, yeah. I've definitely got ECW on my list of games to come back to. At the very bottom. That's not a lie. It's on the list. It's just at the very bottom. After I finish every game I own, I'll come back to ECW. We love you so much, Agent Frownie. Thank you, Loyal. You're too kind. You're too kind. Oh no, I was watching you try the boat so many times last time and not get it. I wanted to tell you so bad. Yeah, and so that's the whole thing too about that. In the Simon's Quest boat, that was so sad for me because I almost accidentally figured it out. Because yes, in the instruction manual, it tells you something about the ferryman. I don't remember the exact wording, but it tells you that he'll know where to take you based on what items you have. And so I thought, like, I kept trying the ferryman because I thought I had different items and that he would take me to a different place and that I just had to be going the right direction or something. But I was wrong. What I didn't get was that I had to have the right items selected. And I even thought about that the last time I played it. I thought, oh, maybe to get him to take me somewhere different, I have to have my most recent item selected. And so I think I selected the ring to try and get him to take me somewhere new, and that didn't work. And then I didn't experiment with selecting the other items. So yeah, that was a shame. The heart was the only relevant item. Yeah. I had it's unfortunate. I almost did it without the hint. I had such a strong suspicion, but I didn't act on it well enough. But I mean, what are you gonna do? You can't always solve every puzzle on your own. Sometimes you gotta get help. All right, so Contra practice done. I think that was a 1 credit clear. You did the ring and that was it the first try. So close. So I think that was a 1 credit clear. One life in this I think could happen soonish. If I get time for an afternoon stream soon, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to play just the first Contra and grind out attempts sometime. I don't know, as soon as I can make it happen. So if you catch me in the afternoon, that's probably what I'm going to be up to. But let me just step over to my NES and switch the game out, and we'll get our Super C practice accomplished. And then there'll be time to move on to some of the real meat of the night. So I'll see you again in just a second, my friends.